and flow, greatest story told. Watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I unleashed my soul, now they taking pictures.
Eyes on the prize, it's my last order. 5:45, got the lights on us. Fries with the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, then she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like.
Built on the side of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome everyone to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. Brings in the kick at the 9. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Love now to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Offense up to the line fast. Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you could take a lick at any time.
Second and 3 now. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a 1st down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Thrown on 1st down, Love. Reed's got it. And he's able to get this down to the 36. Working quickly here. The defense calls a timeout, so that's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Plowing up the middle. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Love on 3rd and short. He completes it in traffic. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Fourth down, here's Love. Called in left side. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They stun the defense with a gain of 14 on fourth down and pick up the first. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Love from the gun. He's on the move. Looking sideline and caught by Washington. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Putting a receiver in motion. Throwing his Love on third. That's caught for the first. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a first and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut, second down.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Shotgun now for Love. And he'll take this one in for the Green Bay touchdown. The Packers finish up an excellent opening series. Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Packers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Alpha, sit on! Hey! Sit on!
Now a give left side. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive first down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Another carry for him. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Slot man motioned over. On first and 10, it's Jackson. Completes one to Ben Sinnott. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Running this one left. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Back-to-back carries here. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Hey, report. Sit up.
Pistol snap to Jackson. And they will score. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish off their opening drive. That one right down the middle. And the Ravens start off well to tie things 7-7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. He'll take this at the 10. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And he gets it forward to steal about a yard out of that. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, here's Lamar. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Throwing again is Lamar. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. He's got to gain a 6 there. Brian Burns coming up with the stop. We'll pause now for an injured player, and no problems identifying who this is. It's a big one, folks. It is Lamar Jackson who's shaken up after that one. Gets this to Bateman. He has room past the 25. They manage 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. They give it to him again. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Completed to his running back. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. To the air with Love. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. From the 46. Throwing the out route complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. Lone back gets the handoff. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Throwing Love. That one's complete, right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Hits his running back. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Able to get it to Reed. And this one doesn't go far. The Packers trying to hurry to the line. The give here on 2nd. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
There is no thought needed from him. He has been doing this so long, dating back to college and high school. Those instincts, and they come at you with a capital I. Identify that run, fire downhill, and get home in the backfield before that play could get started.
Throw on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down. The Packers take their 1st time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Only need the length of the football. It's 4th and inches. Love out of the shotgun. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense.
Sometimes a quarterback gets so focused on coverage down the field, you lose sight of those linemen right in front of you. On that occasion, he throws it right to the D lineman. Easy to get the paw up and swat away a potential first down.
They go play fake with Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag. Yep, as expected. They go to the ground to start this one off. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. Back to throw it. Forced out to his right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Returning it from the 4. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Back to the well again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it will largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
That one right down the middle. And the Packers tie things up at 14. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Alpha, sit on. 180. Get a shot. Get on.
On 1st down, Jackson. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. Second down coming up.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Packers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, they'll run. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or two ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Back to the line they go. It's second down. Love now. On the move, headed right. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Justin Matabike making that stop.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
They'll throw on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. And the Ravens take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. Yeah. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4. Low back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson on third down. Taking his shot. Deep down the field it goes. They connect on the deep shot. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers this drive. 1st and 10 coming up. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Chased out to his right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side.
You know, sometimes when you get outside that pocket, when your body weight gets going laterally, that ball will sail on you. I mean, that's a tough connection to make, even under the best of circumstances.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Love from the gun. Short pass brought in. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Love on third and short. Hits him on the out route. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Loves to throw again. Pass is hauled in by the running back. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And we all saw it. Flag came out just before that one fell incomplete. They may still get some big yards out of this one. Defense, no doubt, still recovering from that interference call, Brock, but they've got to buckle down here. It's first and goal. From the red zone now. We've got a screen to the running back. It's a Green Bay touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
They'll set up here for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers tie this game at 21. The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Here's the handoff. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Jukes one defender. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's all knotted up at 21. Plenty of scoring here as we begin the final quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
No, we changed it. Cut.
Handoff now from the gun. And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
180.
Hand off to the back. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
DC, ready?
First down, ball at the 36. Trying the handoff. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They had the first down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
All right, set now. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's brought down after getting this to the 17, into the red zone. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 4th quarter lead. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Return starts from the 16. It's an excellent return, but he gets popped at the end of it. They've got first down from the 31. Shotgun now for Love. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second and 6 now. Completed to his running back. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Here's Love to throw. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. Now this is the dreaded sight anytime there's a sack. He's hurting after taking that hit, and they're going to get out there to check on him. Trying again following the sack. Rolling into enemy territory. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for a Green Bay first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. They'll run here from the gun. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Running for the marker on second. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Find me an offense that won't take that type of result every snap. Good execution, a quality game, and it moved the sticks.
Looking right, and he finds him. And he'll go down here at the 16.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And third and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
2nd and 3 now. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Packers losing by 7. 2nd and 3 now. From the 16. Dump off caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
Here he is to throw. That's caught for the first. Touchdown, Green Bay. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
The Packers about set to kick this one away, and away we go again. Shaheed now to return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. They've got first down from the 31. A give now from the gun. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
When you call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Bateman hauls it in. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Now they'll try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And it's a gain of 10. Still no 1st down, but at least he stopped the clock.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here he is to throw. Hits his running back. And that's a 1st down. The clock stops with 15 seconds to play. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be 1st down, Packers.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Ravens make the play that should win them this game.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right? Just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his 3rd interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
And he gets up for a gain of about 4. Now with just 7 seconds left in the game, we've got a timeout. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Another carry for him. And he's tackled for a short gain. And with 4 seconds remaining, they're going to take a timeout. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. They give it to him again. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused, and they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a 4th down.
He'll look to throw it. Headed out right. He's running for it. So in front of a flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. This is the type of game